this creator, in the midst of me getting obliterated for going on a alleged mass blocking spree, in order to give legitimacy to this, she made a video defending me and told her audience I blocked her in response to that, but failed to tell y'all that she had already been blocked for months. Do you see where
Jackie Aina, it's on the news and everybody's talking about Jackie Aina and the Super 5. And Jackie Aina is throwing shades at those of us that does commentary because we are yapping now, basically. Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video we want to talk about Jackie and the Super 5. So I'm going to give you guys like a backstory, so you guys bear with me. This video is a bit long, so grab something to eat. It's a bit long, but it's just for us to get full content because Jackie's video is also long. Okay, so grab something to eat. Okay, let's speed the tea. TikTok is messy this week, like messy. Anyway, what happened is that first off, there is this controversy that is going on, drama that is going on. I refuse to cover it because it doesn't make sense anyway. So it's a content creator calling some group of content creators the Super 5, and basically saying that there is a group of content creators that are like a clique on TikTok, that their aim is to dogpile on people. There's just this controversy and conversation going on about this some list of content creators that are Super 5 and the dogpile on people. And Jackie Aina decided to give her 2 cents to this. But among the entire conversation of the Super 5, it's actually 2 people that was like really like identified by the entire drama of the Super 5, because people are still guessing to say who are the Super 5 anyway. But so 2 people, which is Mecca and Jeminia, and they are like big creators on TikTok and they give their 2 piece on a lot of things. So this is where Jackie comes in. Now Jackie decided to speak up on the drama that went on a couple of months ago about her blocking people that told her congratulations. I did a video on that and we had the entire conversation on that Jackie blocking people that said congratulations. Okay, so one of the, or will I say the 2 people that were being pointed at that they are part of the Super 5 actually gave their 2 cents about this. They are yapping about that situation. And it happens that one of them, which is Jamelia, supported Jackie and eventually found out that Jackie also blocked her, and she came online to share it with us, which I did a video on that, which I saw that video. So this entire conversation of Jackie are now coming to give her 2 cents about what was going on and how she feels about it. For me, it's really interesting because the way I saw it from and their own take, this girl's own take, is really like different. So Jackie came online now to give her 2 cents about this group of people, especially these 2 ladies, especially the one that looks like Taraji P. Henson, which is Jamelia. And this has struck our entire conversation of what really went down. So what Jackie said was very interesting, which this video is going to be in 2 parts. I just want to give you a heads up now because we're going to hear the creators respond to Jackie's own response. Let's go check out Jackie yapping or 2 cents to these creators, these Super 5, and then we'll come back and talk more.
I'll be seeing discourse on here. Most times I do not participate because why would I? But currently, discourse taking place about a group of TikTok creators that I personally have had like not great experiences with. And it like recently dawned on me that like all of these creators are friends. And from what I've seen, the general discourse around these specific creators is that basically they give bully. Now, I am not a fan of dogpiling on creators because I understand how it feels to be dogpiled on. And even if I'm not a fan of someone or their content, I never want to be a contributing factor to that. However, because I have a lot of followers, I do feel like I'm oftentimes like unfairly held to a higher standard. And that reason alone really keeps me from being candid and sharing a lot of, I would say like vulnerable experiences as a creator. So as you may or may not know, because most of y'all don't let me forget it, a couple months ago, y'all dragged me for filth, accusing me of blocking people because they were congratulating. Like, I laugh because it's so stupid. Like, before we even move past that, I need y'all to start, for those of y'all that still are like talking about that, because there's a lot of y'all that still like to talk about that. That never happened. I need to hold your hand. Hold on. I'm going to hold your hand gently before we move on for the rest of the story and remind you that that quite literally never happened, just so we're clear. Well, basically, I was accused of going on a mass blocking spree. There was one particular creator that was in this group that's currently being discussed right now. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I could not tell you this lady's name. The only thing I know about her is that she has light skin and she kind of looks like Taraji P. Henson. Do whatever with that information that you will. She basically told her audience that I blocked her after she made a video defending me. She had, I guess, defended me, like basically said something along the lines of like, know how Jackie get down? Like, that's just who she is. Da, 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 da. And then came back to her platform and said, Jackie blocked me. I was defending her. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Well, I know y'all know who I'm talking about because there was like a few people when this all circulated that were particularly louder about this whole Jackie Aina blocked me situation. That never happened. But I digress. Now, what that creator failed to tell y'all was that, yeah, I blocked her 3 months before that exchange. I'm laughing now, but it's really not actually funny. She would come up on my timeline and she was commentary. I would occasionally engage with the content, scroll on, keep it pushing until I saw something that I didn't like. It was definitely something about me specifically. She was making fun of me. Like, there's really no other way to say it. And I blocked her. So I want you guys to just follow what I'm saying because I don't know if you've picked up on like what I'm implying. This creator, in the midst of me getting obliterated for going on a alleged mass blocking spree, in order to give legitimacy to this, she made a video defending me and told her audience I blocked her in response to that, but failed to tell y'all that she had already been blocked for months. Do you see what? And I know that a lot of you guys are not gonna like that I'm saying this, but if you know the creator that I'm talking about, understanding what she looks like, how she's gonna be perceived, and then looking at me and how I'm most times typically perceived. The moment a woman like her says, Jackie Aina, the big scary, she blocked me, y'all. Like, I was so nice to her. She blocked me. Can you believe it? God, she blocked me. You knew that that was going to be believable coming from you. And you posted that content anyway. You knew it would do numbers. I don't know. I just find that particular method of like handling your platform kind of cruel. And this was also the same lady who had no problem like making jokes about me and age shaming me when I was talking about the auntie discourse. Now, I know a lot of people really don't understand. Like, if you've never been adultified as a young girl or parentified really young, you're not gonna get why I have really visceral reactions to like showing up online as everybody's mom and auntie. Like, it's just not for me. I was really vulnerable when I shared the reasons why I no longer aligned with being talked to about that. I feel like it really humanized me, you know? And honestly, I don't even think I really needed to share that information. I really didn't. And this same particular creator, not only her, but another girl in the same little friend group that y'all are discussing right now, basically just made videos making fun of it. Like, I don't know, like literally age shaming me and making fun of it. I think it's a little bit weird that there's always this layer of like, everybody online is fake, no one's real anymore. But the moment I really open up and I shared something really vulnerable, and to have like a group of creators just like make fun of that, I just need to remind other adults, when you don't have a rapport with someone, the joke, like when there's no like level of community, or if you have never supported this person before, then you turn on your camera to make fun of them when they're being like really vulnerable, the joke's not gonna be funny. Like, it's just, I think as adults, we all understand like how relationships work. And if there isn't one, then you're gonna get blocked. Like, another creator that's in this group saying that I blocked her in response to her saying that my perfume bottles were ugly. And I don't know what she's talking about. Never saw that piece of content. But you told on yourself. Don't know what you're talking about. I block you for other reasons. The content creators who just come up on here and yap like serial yapper, and it's like a new flavor of the week. I feel like the quality in the content lacks when you always just want to talk about anyone and everyone all the time. And like I said, it just recently dawned on me that there's just like a clique of creators on this app that I've had negative experiences with, and they're all friends. So it's like, okay, now it makes sense. There's other creators that I've never interacted with, that I know of, that have me blocked, that are in this said clique. And I'm like, isn't that what y'all criticize me? Okay. Whenever I've seen them make videos about me specifically, they usually don't outright say negative things. They tend to do a lot of dog whistling. So what they like to do is say just enough to like get their audiences to kind of like do the shit talking for them. And their entire comment section just basically turns into an environment shitting on me. I personally don't respect that. So the question is whether or not these creators are bullies. I mean, I personally don't know Like, I don't know what else you would call that, because some of the creators in this particular group have made several, and I mean like several different types of videos about me, and have fostered these comment sections to just basically have people go in on me. I don't know. If that's not bullying, then what is? Because I've been called much worse for doing much less, and sometimes for doing nothing at all. So, and you're probably gonna ask, okay, so why are you telling us this? Because honestly, I want to be left alone. Like, I really actually wish this group of creators would do what I do to them and just ignore me. When I tell y'all, I'll just be here for the content. And when you continue to see the same group of grown adults amplify your potential downfall every chance they get, it starts to feel like, okay, we get it. We freaking get it, okay? Damn. Definitely don't think you should dogpile them. There's no call to action. If you know who I'm talking about, don't be weird. Don't do to them what they can't give me the courtesy and respect to not do to me. I want no parts in that, and I'm not encouraging that. And in fact, I'm asking, if you watch this video, please don't do that. Just rightfully really tired of seeing the same people get away with poor behavior over and over and over again. And honestly, do I expect anybody to respond to this? No. Do I expect a civil resolution? I'm gonna say no. Do I expect a respectful discourse after sharing this? Not at all, actually, sadly. But I'm just like really tired of creators not holding themselves to the same standard they hold me to. It's getting old. And after a while, one can only really tolerate so much. Anyway, this message may or may not self-destruct later on. But please keep it civil in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
So let me know what you think about what Jackie said down in the comment section. Let me know your own take. Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? I personally, I have a lot of things to say about what she said. And you know what, guys? I'm just going to hold my peace. But go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think. But there are some things that Jackie was saying here that I feel like was throwing shade and all that. And trying to talk about how people yap and how the quality of the content of people that Jackie, like, do you understand that there is a niche called yapping? Like you want to say, because that's what we do, yapping commentary on social topics. It's something that's been on for years, even since the days of YouTube when you started YouTube. So her trying to make it look like those people are less. I don't know. I'm getting some type of vibe here from Jackie, which I'm going to share more of my thought on this. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. But let's go check out people's response to this, and then we'll come back to talk more.
Okay, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Okay, as far as the situation between Jackie, Aina, and the Super Five, Mecca, Jamila, okay, it feels like we're arguing in front of mixed company. I don't love it, and I feel like I gotta choose a side. And these are two very different sides of the internet, okay? And I just feel like too many people are watching, too many people are around, all right? And so optimistically, I'm hoping maybe this was some sort of PR stunt. Jackie Aina is contributing to the launch of these ladies' podcast and the success of it. Maybe? Okay.
Y'all, Taraji P. Henson about to wake up and be like, why am I trending? That girl, Jackie Aina. Y'all, I can't take TikTok. Listen, can we not close out the year? Can we just not close out in peace? My God. Woo, Jackie Aina. That's super fire. Woo. That think piece was everything. But Taraji about to wake up like, what'd I do?
Everybody on this mother trucker yaps. Everybody. You talk about yappers. As a successful yapper on here, everybody yaps. Oh, I do food content. You yapping about food. You do big back yapping. Oh, I do exercise content. You yapping about exercising. I don't care. Oh, I do day in the life, get ready with bees. You yapping about yourself. You yapping about running errands. Everybody yapping. I don't care how many certifications you have, how many degrees, if you're an expert, and I know this and that. You still yapping. This is a free app. You come on here voluntarily. I don't care if you're in a creative program or not getting paid. You come on here voluntarily to yap. I don't care if you don't talk. And it's silent and you just showing what you're doing. It's a yap. It's a yap. It's a free app. Nobody asked you to come on here. We all scroll. We all yap. We all in somebody else's business. Just accept it and let's move forward.
But why are y'all acting like being compared to Taraji P. Henson is a bad thing? Do y'all not think that Taraji is attractive? You know what? I understand though, because I be mad as fuck when people compare me to celebrities that I think I look absolutely nothing like. But unfortunately, the resemblance is uncanny a little bit. It's so funny how this all literally started with Courtney J and Shaquille. Like, I thought it was cute how they were like all the influencers were like linking up and meeting up. And I think it's cute at first until it starts to get a little mean girlish, a little bullyish, you know, a little let's dogpile on one person-ish. And no offense, but Jackie Aina is quite literally successful as fuck. I would have never thought in a million years that she would be defending herself against TikTok influencers. Like, the yapping really must be getting out of hand.
Okay.
I know. You don't want to hear it. I said my little piece on Twitter and X, but I'm just going to bring it here because I feel that everybody who's talking about this doesn't have something in common with her. They ain't old. I'm the same age as her. I remember when she first started her YouTube. I watched one video and was like, oh, maybe not her. And YouTube was our TikTok. We went there for 27-piece weaves, how to do an invisible part, how to do a smoky eye, how to do this, how to do that. We follow so many creators from that app, and I appreciate that she did a crossover to TikTok, but this is not your lane. To me, as an OG, I know she doesn't like Auntie OG. I embrace it as an older sister. I don't got time for semantics. So I am old. I am pushing 40, as she is. So I feel like her video last night was disingenuous and irresponsible. And she don't even know what she's talking about. That's how you know we're old. She don't even have the story right. She don't even know how it originated. She just felt that it was an opportunity to insert herself into something and dogpile on 5 young black content creators for no reason. And got it wrong.
Okay.
And you didn't even get it right. I mean, it's time for you to go. As a tenured content creator, you have to know when it's time to hang up your makeup brush. And that video lets me know you gotta get out the game. You gotta know when enough is enough. And I follow all those creators. I think they're amazing. And I am so disappointed in someone with her stature, her platform, and her age to do what she did last night.
You don't get a notification when somebody blocks you. Matter of fact, you won't even know you're blocked by that person until you actively go on their page to seek out their content. That's when you'll see that, the account is not available to you. And maybe sometimes you can verify by using another account or going online to see if the account still exists and was it banned. But you don't get a notification that says, hey, such and such blocked you, as that would cause a whole lot of carnage. So with this understanding in mind, to me, and just me maybe, so to believe that you blocked somebody 3 months ago and they were aware of you blocking them 3 months ago but held that grudge in for 3 months later until you become the topic of conversation again for blocking people because people don't believe you have a valid reasons for blocking all of these people, because you don't need one. I believe you can block whoever you want whenever you want with no reasons. We're not tight like that. We're just strangers on an app. But for them, that person to hold in that grudge for 3 months to respond to this topic of you by defending you and then pretending that they didn't know they were blocked for 3 months to go on your account, figuring out they were blocked, figuring out because they already knew, and then making a video telling the public that, oh my goodness, I'm blocked and I'm sad, to just kind of diminish your character is a little odd, if not unrealistic. It doesn't really add up. Could it have been the fact that you blocked this person 3 months ago and they genuinely were not aware of that, and because they believe, like I and you perhaps, that it's completely okay to block people? Like, you could block me after this video right now, it's fine. Like, you could block people for whatever. They believe in that and they completely agree with you, so they made a video validating whatever they said that you were doing. And then they went on your page to be like, yeah, I supported this person, and then found out they were blocked and kind of was bummed out about it because they liked your page. On another note, this was a very interesting video to watch because the video in a way contradicts itself. Because in summary is, at a moment that I was really going through it and everybody was dogpiling on me, this person came and added fuel to that fire and made it even harder for me. And at a moment where they're getting dogpiled on, I'm going to come and add fuel to the fire. But I'm going to say that I'm not trying to hurt, damage, or do anything to them. I'm going to say to my very large platform that I have no intentions for anything to happen to them, for them to get hate, for them to get backlash, none of that at all. But at a moment that they're being dogpiled on, I will also add to the fire, to the fuel, by saying what I'm saying right now. But no harm, no foul. It's the same thing. So honestly, I think it would have made more sense to me if you had just came and said, you know what, I'm getting my lick back, fuck it. You did this to me and now I'm doing it to you, ha 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 ha. Because at least that adds up. And finally, what's wrong with serial yappers? Since when did TikTok become the prestige elite space of proper content? TikTok is literally the updated version of Vine. People come here to do whatever they want. Silly, funny, educational, whatever it is. The quality of content is just content. Some people put a lot of effort and time in their content, and if that's what you like, follow that. Others like me get on this thing and they talk sometimes. If you like that, follow that. But what's with the idea that YouTube is the elite content place, so all of these TikTok yappers will never make it on YouTube because YouTube is the elite content creator. You have to be creative to get big on YouTube. Excuse me. Well, I can say that there's a lot of beautiful, creative, well thought out, hard-working content on YouTube. Absolutely, 1000%. There's another side of YouTube that you guys may not be aware of. YouTube is also a place full of shenanigans. Have you seen some of the gaming content? Better yet, if you frequent the halls of YouTube, you'll realize that some of the content creators there are just unhinged. And the quality of content is just pure brain rot. And we love it. There's a guy named How to Basic, and he teaches you how to do basic things like cook a chicken. And it is never how to properly cook a chicken. There's an egg being smashed. There's somebody being slapped. There's a foot in peanut butter. That content absolutely makes no sense. And it is a favored page, a popular page that has a Reddit following trying to figure out who's behind that page because we don't know who it is. But it's pure brain rot. YouTube is not the content for elitist people. I only watch video essays about nuclear wars and so I'm going to YouTube, the best makeup out of makeup. It's a fun platform. It could be whatever you want it to be. If this video is not well received, it's completely fine. I don't mind it. But I just thought the whole thing was really odd and honestly a bit dishonest.
The Jackie, Aina, Jamila, and Mecca situation is very sad because as Black women, we don't have the luxury to be divided. Not when the rest of the world is working so hard to try and crush us. I mean, just a few days ago, a beauty creator, was just complaining about how she didn't get paid her money. This morning, I saw a Black model, complain about how there's such a huge pay gap between herself and, models of different races that isn't Black, or that aren't Black, sorry. And so I really find it to be so unfortunate that, in the midst of all of this, it just seems like there's a side of TikTok where people are recruiting each other to hate on each camp, because it's like there's two sides. And it's like, guys, we should not be encouraging this wedge to get bigger. We should be encouraging these women to come together and to talk things out, because like I said in my previous video, it genuinely sounds like a misunderstanding, or miscommunication, and if they just talk it out, they'll be fine, so yeah, I just really hope that they sort things out, and I really hope that we could find a way as Black women to come together, work together, and most importantly, if we do something that upsets the next, find constructive and conducive ways of communicating that, sorting it out, and moving forward, because I think that we can achieve so much more if we work together than allowing ourselves to be divided, especially by such silly things. For me, this is so silly. After listening to both sides, I feel like I'm not saying it's silly as in I'm making how each person feels or how each person's feelings trivial. It's silly because I feel like it's just so easy to be sorted and fixed and we can move on. There's so many bigger problems that we should be fighting towards together as Black women, like equal pay or a pay raise. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section.
Someone needs to explain why they don't like Jackie Aina and be completely honest about it, because all the people that I see that are like, she deserves the hate she gets, she brings it on herself. The only reasons are they don't like her vibe. She gives mean girl. She blocks people that literally hate on her. She searches up her name. These don't give reasons that justify the amount of hate she gets. So what's the real reason? Also, I stopped watching Jackie Aina in 2018 or 2019 because I was annoyed at her. But this still doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think not clicking with a content creator is a justified reason for what's going on with her constantly all the time. And anyone with two working brain cells knows why she's getting more hate than other creators. But I just want to understand if there's an actual reason. And if there's not, then my point is already proven.
Okay, guys. Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation, what Jackie Aina said, people's response to it. And then please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thought. I have a lot to say about this video, and the next video will be the content creators, the Super 5 Jamelia and Mecca responding to it, which we're going to get into. But let's talk about Jackie for a minute. I have created content and commentary on Jackie Aina's content. I want to put that out there. I've done that for years, right? For years now, when she got engaged, the Sarasoke thing, the October 20th Nigeria thing, the not calling me auntie. I've created a couple of videos about Jackie Aina, and yes, Jackie Aina has never blocked me on any platform. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because on YouTube I don't think you can block somebody from seeing your content, and on TikTok I don't give commentary, but even on Instagram I can still see her. So if Jackie Aina doesn't want me to feed on her content, maybe she will have just block me. But I've never had any experience with her blocking me. I've talked a lot about Jackie Aina, and I've called out on her BS. Okay, so hearing that, oh, she's blocking people because of what they say about her, okay, but she's even admitted it, that she's blocking people because she doesn't like what they say and how she's been said. Mind you, this content creator that she's talking about, or the Super 5 that she's talking about, I just feel like this a video, her giving her two-piece, is her yabbing and her trying to throw shade at content creators like myself that yab. I just feel like that is very disingenuous of her, because I feel like without anybody, like if you are in the content creating space, you find out that people are really gravitating to people that are telling their stories, speaking their truth, and actually giving commentary on what is happening. And it is a big niche so far. Like, and I get it that Jackie Aina is trying to get into that niche, but I feel like this is not the time. What she does normally is to give us luxury, clean your house, and all that. And I understand, as a content creator, you need to involve, you need to know what the audience need and navigate into that space. So if you want to get into it and yet you're throwing shade at the people that have been there before you, just the way you've been there, you are the pioneer of being a content creator and influencer, especially as a Black woman. I just feel like that is very shade throwing, and also waiting for over this funny enough, this old drama of Jackie Aina blocking people is over 5-6 months ago, but waiting for issues to be arising about this same group of people or these girls, and for you to come speak about it, for me, I just find it that it's unhealthy. You guys know, here on this channel I always talk about how this conversation we're going to have is going to be healthy, and I feel like a lot of time people downplay it, and this is why I don't really put people's name on my videos and all that. And I've gotten a lot of pushback on that, and which I've explained multiple times here on this channel on why I don't do it. It's not because I don't want to credit those creators, is because the internet is a very finicky place where just one word you will say about somebody, or somebody says something, the internet will run with it, and dogpiling will be on this person. That's what's happening to the Super 5. But for Jackie I know to use it as an opportunity for her to speak on something that happened 6 months, 5 months ago, I just find it that, what was the reason? Like, what was the reason if you're not trying to dogpile on them, but trying to say that and then say everything you said and then said, I don't want you people to go do what you do. The math is not matching. And like the other creator said, not that I agree with everything she said, saying about Jackie should retire. No, I don't think Jackie should retire. There's still enough space for even more people, even older creators to come in. I'm 40 and I still create content, and yeah, like I just feel like it's not. But I actually feel like I wish I said in my other couple of videos I did about this situation before. Like Jackie, I know comes really, really disgenuine most of the time. To me personally, this is my opinion because she talks about how people talk about her, but she likes the attention she gets when people talk about her, and I feel like that's why she's inserting herself into this conversation because whether you like it or not, on social media, there's this thing you call as it, like when a trending topic or when a conversation is going on, when you have the conversation, you intend to get more eyes on you. And whether you like it or not, Jackie I know is in a new space when it comes to TikTok. And a lot of the generation now watching Jackie I know on TikTok don't even know who she is on YouTube. So I understand the fact that she wants attention, but trying to get the attention from this generation, and I just feel like it's a wrong way. And I know somebody will say, "Oh, she's the Jackie I know. She doesn't need any attention. She has the numbers and all that." Yeah, I get it. But when you're growing old and less people are talking about you, and I get it, she's still making her money. You don't get it, but you still want to stay relevant in the space. You have to do things to keep yourself relevant. And I feel like this is not the right way to do it. And I feel like if she had issues with these girls, she could have easily called them out. But like I was saying before about what the other lady said, it actually shows that she's getting old. Not trying to shame her, like me, I'm an old I'm getting old too. I'm in my 40s. I just did 40, yeah. Okay, but not me trying to age shame her like she would say. But when you don't understand sometimes how these things work, which me myself, I'm still struggling, I'm still learning how a lot of the social media works and even the update. When somebody is being blocked on TikTok, the person doesn't get to know. And I see that Jackie I know is saying that Jamila was spreading fake rumors that she was blocked because she supported Jackie and Jackie blocked her, or Jamila did it intentionally just to dogpile on her. But what Jackie I know should understand is that it makes sense that Jamila did not even know that she was blocked by Jackie before she made that video defending Jackie, and people congratulating her and calling her auntie. It makes sense to for her not to know because you don't get notification like the other creator said. But later found out after the whole blocking thing, and she decided to check if probably she wasn't seeing your content. She decided to check and she found out that she was blocked, and she came up to actually say she was blocked. And in that video she didn't really say anything much. She just said she was just bummed and sad that she was blocked. And one thing as a content creator, especially when you as in you understand the territory you work on, so you understand that you may step on people's toes and people may not like what you say and how you say it, and it comes to the territory. And the truth is that nobody's paying anybody's phone bill, so if anybody wants to block anybody, feel free. But for Jackie I know to want to push the narrative that these girls did it intentionally to dogpile on her, for me, like, is that not what you're doing now? You're trying to send hate to them, which I feel like it doesn't make sense, and trying to throw shade and all that. For me, it doesn't make sense. And this is after months of this incident. For me, this is why I will call it dogpiling. And I understand people will say like people don't like Jackie I know blah 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 because she's successful. I get it. And me, I'm not in the business of dogpiling on people. Except you deserve it, especially people that have kids. I have no business having kids. Like, I'm gonna call your BS. But I don't see any reason for dogpiling or hating on Jackie I know. She has the right to do whatever she does. Is a platform, is a page. She has the right to do it, but she should not come off as like, oh, innocent, like, because that is far from me. Jackie I know knew exactly what she was doing when she released the yapping video. I'm gonna call it yapping, not the think big, a yapping video, because that's what we all do. I feel like she knows exactly what she was doing and the effect it's going to have. And for me, like the other lady said, this is not the time as a woman, a black woman, especially in this space, the social media space. We already get a lot of back push and all that, but no, we don't. And then before I go, Jackie, I'm not talking about, oh, the light skin and all that. See, it's something also. Yeah, it's something I've also talked about here, talking about colorism in the black community. But I feel like that was not the case in this thing, and I feel like Jackie I know was just trying to play that card. Okay, because whether you like it or not, people will listen more to you, Jackie I know, than Jamila that is light skin, because you have the number. There's something I don't know how to explain it. When you have a certain type of influence, whether you're dark skinned and the other person is not, you have that certain level of influence. So for Jackie Aina to say, oh, Jamila will be seen, perceived, or Mecca will be perceived more truthful than her, because like that was really uncalled for. And that's why I said Jackie Aina knew exactly what she was doing when she sat down to create that content, okay, to yap, okay. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You guys, this is why I say this. Always keep it respectful. And that's why I love you guys here on this channel, because you guys are amazing. We'll always keep it cutie and demure. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.